was on a vision quest.
Psycho! Psycho!
Down in a Mexican sweat lodge. I sweated it out pretty hard for about 3 days.
Psycho! 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 Psycho!
I came running out of that thing bare-ass naked for about a quarter mile. The El Federalis took me down hard, but the vision stayed, and that's what I'm going to introduce you to.
Get him in the ring.
You talking brimstone now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about anybody in here. If you step in my way, I'm gonna roll you over.
How's that feel?
I'm not too worried.
I'd like to dig in deeper to Sir PsychoSexy's persona. You think we could set something up? Sit-down interview?
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Your father was a bull rider in an Angola prison, and that at one point you had written about him.
My father wasn't allowed any visitation rights. The only time you could see him was when he was riding that bull. And my Uncle Zeke took me down there one day. First time I saw him, he was strapped to the back of a 1-ton bull. And through all that chaos, all I remember about the ride was his eyes. He wasn't just riding that bull, but every demon that ever trampled through his garden of roses that never bloomed. After the horns blew, he continued to spur that bull until he eventually rode it around like a quarter-fed horse outside a drugstore. And as they escorted him under the grandstands, he looked up at me just before they put the shackles back on his feet, and he said, "Don't ever forget what you just saw, son."
You can always come to me to talk about Sir PsychoSexy. See, me and Sir PsychoSexy, we have a lot in common. We're on the same page. Me and Sir PsychoSexy, we're a dying breed.
Well, to me, you got Days of Our Life, and then you have wrestling soap opera. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about that wrestling soap opera. I want to be part of the wrestling soap opera because that's what people want. They want to watch a soap opera. It's the man soap opera.
We are able to succeed in wrestling for the 5% of the people who don't want that. Those are the people we come out and wrestle for. Those are the people who we put our lives on the line for. Those are the people who want to come and they want to see the wrestling shows. They want to see the events. They want to see the human drama and physical aggression of the whole thing. We aren't sports entertainers. Death is sports entertainment.
Let me tell you something. A little cocaine, a little vodka helps you through the night. All right? Show must go on. Doesn't matter. I sit there and I listen to all these guys talking about how tough they are, how tough they are. Well, let me tell you something. I want to see you when you're about 45 years old, sitting there smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, a 5th of vodka before noon, and getting up. That's just to get your damn heart started.
Who is this guy anyway?
This is the best training partner around. I'd say I'm the biggest Johnny Cash fan there is, no questions asked. And if anybody says different, I'd probably have to kick the shit out of them.
You take your common wrestler today and you ask him who this man is. They're not going to know this is Harley Race. They're not going to know who Killer Kowalski was. They're not going to know Ed the Strangler Lewis. Me, I know those names. Those are important to me. That's our history. That is our heritage. Sir PsychoSexy, he has those same thoughts and feelings about our business.
You gather those 2 people, his mom and his daddy, if you can find them, because that's who's putting their damn money on him. Ain't nobody else.
I never knew my mother. I was raised by my grandma Rosella because My father found my mother in bed with another man, and he shot them both dead on the spot.
He's a psychopath. This son of a bitch wants to do this because he's crazy?
My grandmother was a full-blooded Sioux Indian. And before I ever came around, Johnny went on a tour of the Wounded Knee Massacre there. Her mother and father were just about 9 or 10 years old when all that went down. Right? And it had a very special meaning to her.
What does it take to get in that?
You gotta be a bad motherfucker, straight up.
I don't think I've ever seen a more blatant act of closet homosexuality in a long time. I mean, let's get real here. The warden in the cell block sounds like a lot of ass ramming to me.
I got Sid Fury, you know, tough as fucking nails.
I am the shiznitty of this city.
Sid Fury? I tell you this right now, he ain't pimping out women. All right? There ain't no man alive that would dress like that and pimp out women.
Let's do a little role playing, sexy. All right, it's like this. You just got your ass put in the cell block, baby. And picture me as the referee. Come in on this. I'm the referee looking right over at you after it's done. And he's going to look at you and say, you got knocked the fuck out.
I got backlash. I had to go search and find this son of a bitch. You know, I put out a help wanted ad. Help wanted because I wanted a sadistic son of a bitch like him.
I love to deliver pain. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Coming for you.
You got this guy backlash, takes it so hard in the ass that he gets whiplash. What's that mean? I don't know.
I see brimstone. The son of a bitch is mauling over 300 and 400 pound guys. You know, they up there, they look all big and bad. Some bitch goes up there, fucking looks him right in the eyes. Boom! It's over.
Brimstone. Ooh, if you can't figure that one out for yourself, then I can't explain it. See what I'm saying?
This PsychoSexy, you know, the mullet-wearing faggot that lives in a trailer park down the street. You'll never have a fucking prayer against me, boy.
They're only a threat to a lot of asses out there that don't want to be raped. And my ass will not be raped.
Let me tell you something. Come get some, boy, because I'm going to knock that root you call a tooth right out of your face.